What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation. My name is Brian, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the very first episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's see what this episode is called. This is season 1, episode 1. It is called The Boy in the Iceberg. Hopefully you guys are a fan of the show Avatar. Or hopefully you guys are a fan of watching me react to things, whatever reason it is that you guys tune in each and every single time these videos get posted. I would just like to say thank you guys. You guys are truly amazing and very incredible. None of this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys. Before we do get started, I would like to say, guys, I don't know what this is about. As like what I say about everything I'm reacting to, which is pretty much the point. I'm reacting to things I've never heard of before, or shows that I've never, like I said, shows I've never heard about before, or things I've never seen before, as far as like all the anime stuff that I've recently started to react to, and some of the live action things that I've started to react to, such as Black Mirror, for example. That's one of the things that I've started to watch that I have no idea what the show's about or anything. Matter of fact, everything I'm reacting to, I don't know anything about, and that's Beast, because it gives you guys my full real reaction, which that's the whole point of me doing these videos for you guys. And not only that, hopefully you guys could see a friend of me, as far as someone that you guys could enjoy watching a show with, and hopefully Avatar is that show for you guys. Hopefully you guys are a fan of the show, and hopefully you guys want to just continue to see me react to the show. Like I said, for whatever reason you guys do tune in, thank you guys so much.
The Fire Nation attacked.
They're good. Alright, sorry guys, I'm just a big fan of seeing the subtitles. I like to read. Oh well, if it doesn't pop up, it doesn't pop up.
The Fire Nation is nearing victory in the war. People believe that the Avatar
I'm just gonna turn it off because the subtitles keep popping up barely, and it's like pissing me off to like see barely what it's saying.
I believe that somehow
just turn it off.
Hey!
Oh no!
Why is it that every time you play with magic water, I get
see my reflection in the water?
Hey, and if I got powers, that's not weird. I'd be so hyped to have powers, or the water bending, whatever it is that she was doing. Up some waves.
You call that left?
You don't like my steering? Well, maybe.
What is that? Oh, it's the Airbender guy. Or a kid. It looks like a kid. Oh shit. This can't be good.
Oh, it's just the celestial light.
Well, you guys are looking for this guy? The little kid?
I don't want you to get too excited over nothing.
Oh, it's like he broke free, right? I'm guessing. Oh, yep, he's up.
Stop! Stop it!
Right, it's a person with powers. You. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what's going on, but this is cool though. Oh! Oh, he has the arrow thing on his head too.
This is Appa, my flying bison.
Oh no. Hell.
Don't worry, it'll look in his eye. The paranoid one is my brother, Sokka.
Give me some time, guys. I'll eventually get their names down packed. Luck.
Well, if you guys are stuck, Appa and I can give you a lift.
Why, he could fly?
We'd love a ride.
Good point. You had to think about that for a second.
Okay, first time flyers, hold on tight.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, right?
Come on, Appa. Yep.
You can fly for real.
Wow.
Must be the fire people, because she said look evil. So far, this guy does look kind of evil. So the fire navy. I'm pretty sure this kid has no idea what this guy is. The fire navy dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, what happened? Okay, so that's how they got into that iceberg.
Wake up! For airbending.
Oh, that's sick. Whatever that's for.
Not magic, airbending. It lets me control the air currents around my glider and fly.
You
Oh,
know,
that's cool. Yeah, that's sick as hell. Not sure if I'm feeling her brother though. He's kind of like an asshole. So kinda so far. And we're only in one.
I can tell. I sense he's filled with much wisdom.
See? No, I sound like that.
Again.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the Fire Navy.
No, power in firebending comes from the breath.
Listen, until your
my
fathers
son is
return from the war,
nowadays.
they're counting on you to be the men of this tribe.
All right,
And
say
that
something
means
and he'll
no
like
potty breaks.
he'll
But I
like
really gotta go.
he'll try to switch
Okay,
it up on you.
Who else has to go?
Everyone.
About.
You're kidding, right?
Okay. Okay, explain a little bit why he's on edge a lot.
Aang!
Hey, come on, little guy.
Some weird
Wanna go
looking
sledding?
penguins. He's an airbender, so that of course he's gonna always catch more air. Oh, never mind. I guess not.
Whoa. What is that?
A Fire Navy ship.
I was about to say, wasn't
Very
that the Fire
bad
Navy
memory
ship?
for my people.
Be an older one.
Aang's.
Yeah, that ship does look kind of sketchy though, guys. It's like a scene from a horror movie. What's about to happen here?
I don't know. A few days, maybe?
It was
think
years,
it was more like
maybe
100
decades.
years.
Or
That's impossible. Do I look like a 112-year-old man to you?
Think about it. Let's head back. This place is creepy.
hell yeah, I would have been scared. Well, it was a
What's
trap.
that you said about booby traps?
Agile for his old age. Wake my uncle! Tell him I found the Avatar.
All right, everyone, that is our episode. Hey, that is The Last Airbender. I am, like I said, I'm new to watching these kind of like styles of cartoon or anime or animation, whatever it is that you guys call it. But great show, man. I really enjoyed myself. I had a few questions that hopefully, if you guys are watching and you guys are a fan of the show, hopefully you guys could comment below and let me know what you guys think, or if you guys have the answers, let me know. But yeah, guys, great episode. Before we get started, I would just like to say I would like to give this a 9. I'd like to say this is a really good introduction to seeing what we're kind of getting ourselves into as far as what the show's about. Now, remember, guys, like I said in the intro, I did not read up on the show. I didn't read up on anything about the show. I just know of the show from said friends that I've grown up with before who said the show's amazing. So that's why I'm pretty much watching it now. But like I was saying, great first episode. Great way to get introduced to all the characters. So yeah, we're following Katara, I believe. She looks like she may be one of our main characters. She is a water airbender, which means I guess it means she could do almost about anything in water as far as like using her powers, I guess. Not too entirely sure what water benders are or what they do exactly, but this is only just the first episode, so eventually we'll go ahead and continue on and see what the rest of the show is about. But we're following her and her brother. Forgive me here, guys, I forgot what her brother's name was, but they're over here just fishing. I guess they're trying to fish and get some food for their village that they where they live in. It's a very small village, nothing too crazy, nothing too major. And her brother starts to kind of be annoying in the sense of, I don't know. He to me, man, he was just being annoying and just being kind of rude to her. She was using her powers to help get the fish, which she eventually caught the fish with her water bending skills, and it kind of floated. She was trying to control it, so you could tell she's still learning about the power, and you could tell she's still learning about how to control, becoming a waterbender or whatever. So she caught this fish. She rose it over her brother's head, but not purposely. She was just, like I said, I think she's just working it out and trying to figure it out. So she was trying to get a grip of the fish, pretty much. Her brother with that spear there is trying to fish himself, so he kind of pulls up the spear and it hits the fish that was behind him, and then boom, all the water kind of got on top of him, and he was upset at her, and he starts to just go off on her and just start just saying things about just saying things mean things to her, which got her very, very upset. She got very upset, and again, she has this water bending power that she eventually starts to without even knowing that she was doing this. I don't believe she was just so angry, and all her emotion of what she was feeling, especially from what her brother was telling her. She got all this anger from the power, or she used her power, and it broke this iceberg. It broke this iceberg in half, which you see right here. It kind of pushed them off a little bit, where they had to like float away from the current location that they were at. It was enough of a force where it kind of messed with them as far as moving them in a different direction. But as that happens, we get introduced to, I believe his name is Aang. Aang is, I guess, the last airbender. We know Aang was pretty much in hibernation, just about. He's in this iceberg, and he wakes himself up. He wakes himself up because it got broken half or whatever. Or I'm not sure if it was him that did that. It might have been him who broke this iceberg in half for where he could get out, because the light, as you guys see right here, was just flying just all the way up in the sky. So I'm pretty sure this right here, as you guys can see on your screen right there, that this is Aang pretty much breaking through that iceberg. But why he does that, this mysterious guy here, we get to find out he, I guess, works with the Fire Navy, and the Fire Navy knows that light that is coming from that direction is coming from a source of energy, like like someone with great power. And he kind of, I guess, assumed and knew what that kind of like was. I guess, I mean, I don't know exactly what it was that they were doing as far as where they were sailing to, or what it is that they were trying to do. But they were sailing somewhere, the Fire Navy guys, and the light comes out of nowhere. It stops this guy here. I forget his name, but we can already tell he's not a good guy. He looks like he's bad as he's dressed, and his eyes, like, it looks like it's burnt or something. He looks evil, but he sees the light, and he starts to talk with his grandfather about potentially what that could be. His grandfather's not paying it no mind. The Airbender guys were pretty much extinct for like 100 years. No one's seen them ever since. So the guy's grandfather here is not really taking it too serious as far as that light situation. Then when we get back to our main guys, Kara and her brother, they see Aang, and they start talking with Aang, and they get to figure out what he is and what it is that he does. Question for you guys, especially like for the hardcore guys who like the show, how old is Aang? Is Aang like, I'm gonna guess like maybe 11 or 12? He's definitely young. Well, if he was never frozen time, obviously he would have been like super older, but obviously he was in that ice age, was froze his body, I guess, and kept him in a youthful age. So if you guys know like what kind of age like limit, or not limit, but what age he is, please feel free to let me know. Actually, what age are all of them? Because they all seem pretty young, right? They look like kids. But yeah, so Kara is very like, she's talking with Aang just to see how he is, things like that. They do need to get back to their village, but then they notice that there's not really a boat or anything that they could use, because remember, Kara got so upset and she did that whole water thing, kind of making them lose their boat. So Aang says, hey, get on my bison. He flies, but it's been a while since he flew, so he's warming himself up. So he just jumps in the water, as you guys could kind of see right there. He just jumps in the water and swims away. And then this guy, guys, he sees the light, and he's very curious. I don't know what his deal is. I'm not sure if he was looking for an airbender, even though I'm not sure why he would be, if they were considered extinct pretty much for about 100 years. But this guy looked like he was on a mission for something. Maybe he wants to look for the last water airbender chick, Kara, pretty much. I don't know what his deal is yet, but hopefully we'll figure it out in the later episodes to come. And then we get an idea to see what happened to Yang. He was just flying in the air, and something happens where they end up in the water, and he just puts the iceberg over them, which is what happens as far as how they were in that iceberg. Um, Aang was pretty much introduced to the village people, and Kara shows her grandmother that Aang is an airbender, and she believes that maybe Aang could help her become this great waterbender. Which we get to find out later on that Aang says that he's just an airbender, that he's not able to really help her master the water side of the bending of the power or whatever. So Aang offers, eventually to take Kara to hopefully find someone who could potentially help her with that power. And we see this guy here. They saw the or I'm sorry. In this scene here, we saw the fire Navy guy talking with his grandfather, just saying that he wants to pretty much he just pretty much wants to get himself stronger so that when he does fight the airbender, if that ever happens, he's strong enough to be able to take him out. They find this abandoned fire ship for the fire Navy guys. It was booby trapped. They send a signal to pretty much let the fire Navy guys know their location, and this guy is pretty much now on their tail. He knows where they're located as far as where where they're staying, and he also seeing that they were at the booby trap ship. Great episode, strong episode. I give it a 9. I really enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys did as well, and I will see you guys hopefully on the next episode. The Last Airbender.